What will be the turns out cigarettes are bad for us of our generation? When I was 12, my parents went completely insane about everything being natural. It started small. My mom would spend 3 hours making bread from scratch instead of buying a loaf for $2. My dad planted these ugly tomatoes in our backyard that tasted like cardboard, but were chemical-free. I thought it was weird, but harmless. Then things got worse. Way worse. My mom threw out all our toothpaste and made us brush with baking soda mixed with coconut oil. It tasted like salted butter and left my mouth feeling gross all day. When I complained, she said fluoride was government mind control poison. She bought these expensive essential oils and claimed lavender could cure headaches better than actual medicine. By the time I hit high school, they had completely lost it. They refused to let me get vaccinated for anything. When I needed my meningitis shot for college, they screamed at the school nurse and called vaccines toxic injections designed to weaken immune systems. I had to lie and say I was allergic to get out of gym class because I was so embarrassed. The worst part was the deodorant ban. My parents decided sweating was natural detoxification and banned all antiperspirants from our house. I smelled terrible every single day. Kids at school would make faces when I walked by. I started sneaking deodorant at friends' houses and hiding it in my locker, but it wasn't enough. I reeked constantly. During junior year shop class, I was using a table saw when the blade kicked back and sliced my palm open. Blood was everywhere. The school nurse, Mrs. Wilson, immediately wanted to clean it with antiseptic and wrap it properly. She was reaching for hydrogen peroxide when my mom burst through the door. "Don't you dare put those chemicals on my son," she screamed at Mrs. Wilson. "That stuff is poison. It kills good bacteria and prevents natural healing." The nurse tried explaining that the cut needed proper cleaning to prevent infection, but my mom wasn't hearing it. She grabbed my bloody hand and dragged me home. At home, my parents made me stick my hand in a bowl of crushed garlic mixed with honey. They claimed garlic was nature's antibiotic and would heal everything. The garlic burned like crazy, and within 2 days my hand was swollen and hot to touch. Thick yellow pus was oozing from the cut. I could barely move my fingers. By day 4, red streaks were running up my arm. I felt like I had the flu, fever, chills, everything hurt. When I showed my parents, they said it was just my body purging toxins and made me drink some gross herbal tea. They put more garlic on the wound and wrapped it in cotton cloth. That night I woke up shaking uncontrollably. My hand was twice its normal size and the red streaks had reached my shoulder. I could barely think straight from the fever. I grabbed my dad's car keys and drove myself to the emergency room at 2 in the morning. The ER doctor took one look at my hand and immediately started an IV. She said I had severe sepsis. The infection had spread to my bloodstream. If I had waited another day, it could have killed me. They pumped me full of antibiotics for 6 days straight. The doctor said the garlic had actually made everything worse by irritating the wound. When my parents showed up at the hospital, they were furious. Not at themselves, at the doctors. My mom accused them of weakening my immune system with antibiotics. My dad claimed the hospital was part of some conspiracy to keep people sick so they could make money. They demanded I be discharged immediately. The doctors refused. They said I almost died from something completely preventable. A simple antiseptic cleaning and proper bandage would have prevented the whole thing. Instead, I had permanent nerve damage in 2 fingers from the infection. After I turned 18, I started living like a normal person. I got all my missed vaccinations, ate regular food, and used actual medicine when I was sick. My parents completely lost it. They said I was poisoning my body and betraying everything they taught me. We didn't speak for 2 years. Last month, I found out my 15-year-old cousin died from a simple infected cut. His parents, my dad's brother and his wife, followed the exact same natural lifestyle. When he got hurt, they refused medical care and tried treating it with essential oils and herbs. The infection spread to his heart and killed him in less than a week. It was completely preventable. A $5 bottle of antiseptic and basic first aid could have saved his life. Instead, he's dead because adults believed internet conspiracy theories over actual doctors.